Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now, I'm not sure if you're tired of branded content or not. They seem to be getting positive reviews. This was just a list I was messing with for the Snake Eyes stuff. We have a couple cool ideas in here and stuff, and I have one more, technically two more branded lists if you guys like it, but it's like one of them's a Predaplant list. Sorry, I've been drinking. Sick. But yeah, nice 50 Carter. Got a couple honorable mentions. You see that nice Gatling Ghoul?
Fantastic!
Yeah, dude, that card's crazy, dude. I'm sure people are on the radar with this that play Chimera, but the card's kind of insane. All right. So let's go through the standard, boys. So obviously 3 Codal, 3 Mirror Sword, 3 Gazelle, 2 Performapal, and the last one is the Master Tau. I still think this is one of the better cards in the deck. You know, so this is all very standard.
No candle?
Yeah, no candle, dude. Candle's the best card. I wish it wasn't a fire though.
Yeah,
that. 2 Albaz, I think it's completely fine. Still 2 Edge of Chain. And then for the one-ofs, the Cartesia, the Kit, the Luber, and then the boy, dude. The Golden Fang.
Sheesh.
Yeah, dude, this card's hilarious. The fact that it's a light has actually come up a lot more than it should. But this card has no relevant effect, really, whatsoever. I actually utilized part of what I'm going to talk about in this list in another list, if you guys want to see with the Predaplant stuff. But this card's insane. Obviously, you can search it off Performapal. So, and then the last of the monsters, obviously 3 Fenrir, shout out Levante, and then 3 Valor, 3 Nib. So you can pan it to me, bro. So a lot of testing with the Snake Eyes stuff. Shout out my boy YGOPD, my boy Zach. A lot of testing with that deck. There's just not a lot of hand traps that really do enough. I feel like Ash is complete fucking garbage. Take that out of your fucking deck unless you're playing Snake Eyes, I think. Because it just gives them the link climb for Hida into their own fucking princess where it doesn't do enough. Droll also is not great unless it's against the Fire King matchup or the pure one if they league with Bonfire. And even then you get fucking comboed. So I don't know. Droll, it depends on the deck, I guess, but Droll is hit or miss for me. Also in this deck, too, you don't really want to play Droll because if you Droll them on their turn, you can't Guardian Chimera draw cards and then pop cards. So you're not playing Droll in this deck. So also, Valor is a light spellcaster. So and then obviously the Called By, 2 Talents, 2 Chimera Fusion, 2 regular polymerizations, 2 Patchwork. This is still one of my favorite cards in the deck. I really just wish Droll would go the fuck away so I could play 3 of this. But I think in a 60 card list, I have another, like I said, in multiple lists. But there's a couple lists I play 3 of this card just because I really enjoy it. But then obviously just the standard stuff: 3 Branded Fusion, 3 Opening, 3 Deployment, and 3 Super Poly. It's just very standard. So I also just didn't really like Imperm either. Me and my boy Zach were talking about Imperm, how the card's just kind of whatever. We'll go back to my boy last. Yeah, we'll go to him last. Really good. And then for the extra deck, the extra dip. Obviously the regular Chimera, the Handrip Chimera, the Lavalval Chain Chimera, and then the Illusion dude, the just the OTK guy. I really like all of these. I think one of each is completely fine. I don't think I've ever caught myself needing 2 of these still, especially if you play the deck, moderately correctly. 2 Guardian Chimera is definitely needed for the Chimera list. This card's just incredible. That's why I really like Patchwork, is just accessing polymerization as fast as you can. And then just 1 Mirror Jade, 1 Albion, 1 Lubellion, 1 Rinbons. And then I have a couple honorable mentions, but this was one of the slots that I chose to play. Obviously, the Sanctifier is just really insane too. His Diamond effect in Graveyard, his secret hidden effect, does come up sometimes. It's not all the time, but he's also you can Branded Fusion, send Albaz and Mirror Sword, and then summon the Albion. And if you already Valored them, then you can banish the Albaz and the Valor to summon this, and then on your opponent's turn you can put a monster on their board and then put your Mirror Sword back on your board, and then that turns out the Fenrir. So I think that's kind of good, just to note. And then obviously the Grand Grenoble, and we are actually playing the Quertus. I really like the Quertus now just because of the Snake Eye deck with the Zealantis OTK with the Pyro Phoenix and stuff. It gives this card more of a purpose if you can access it early, because you can, after they special summon everything back with Zealantis, you can trigger this, summon this, and then zero all their guys out. Just something to note. You can actually also, since we do play regular Aluber, you can regular polymerization or super poly now, which is very nice. Then of course the Mud Dragon, the Garura. That was the card I was missing. One thing I was talking about. And then the Gatling Dragon, or the Gatling Ghoul, dude. Shout out Gatling Ghoul. This card only has 2 printings. It's very good. It's just you need a Performapal monster and a level 5 or higher Dark monster. If you use a Pendulum Performapal, it gains a second effect, but on summon it burns for 200 damage for each card on the board. And then if you use a Pendulum monster, you can pop one monster your opponent controls and deal damage to them equal to the monster's original attack. So this is usually your time card, but it's kind of cool because you can use the Chimera Fusion on your opponent's turn to make this kind of like a burn Trident, which is kind of nice. I'm going to speak on this card a little bit more in future lists, but there's a couple honorable mentions I want to mention. These were 2 of the other fusions that I was really testing. I think Gatling Ghoul low-key is just better, but these cards are still insane. And then of course this card treats itself as any name, so you can still, like if you're kind of deep in the game state and you haven't accessed these yet, which actually does happen sometimes, but you have a bunch of illusions in play because they keep just chump blocking your shit, you can just send this and then summon this and then, you know, fuse. Obviously you guys saw my other list with the statue, and then you guys have seen this before, but the Overtex, the UCT, and the pill. Grand Grenoble can send this to add the pill banish this, and anything else summon this. This card's just really good in the Snake Eyes matchup, so I really enjoyed that card. And then just more stuff like Econ. I think I'm at Econ. There can only be one, evenly matched, you know, Solemn Strike, all that stuff. Like, you know, just stuff like that. So I really enjoy this deck. Let me know if you guys want future branded lists. I know a lot of people hate this deck and so on and so forth, but hey guys, let me know. Thanks for watching. Cheers.